Hi everyone, so today we'll be doing my favorite, which is a wig. I got this great weave at Fantasy for just 70 Rand. Can you see that? How cheap is that, you guys? And what we'll be needing is a thread and a needle and this comb just to spread it out and make it look a bit like this beautiful lady right here. As you can see, it's all tangled up, so we need to untangle, detangle, and make it look curly and cute. So what I'll be doing is I will first start off with my first track, which will be off camera, and I think I'm gonna lay it out until here, and then I'll come back on camera and then we can continue laying it out, and then I'll show you how I sew in my tracks, and then you guys can see how I do that. So yeah, stay tuned, beautiful hearties. We'll come back again later. So like I said, you guys, this is how I sew in my weave. It is just me knotting it in, so that way it secures the weave itself. That way it doesn't untangle over some time. This is a technique that I got it from, I think, YouTube. One of the ladies on YouTube, they did their own tutorial, and then it actually helped me out, because most of my other wigs, when I just sewed it in like the normal way, they untangled within a week, and that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to keep sewing in your wigs all the time. So this is how the bundle looked when I got it, and then after that I just untangled it and came out looking like this. So don't be scared when you do get the weave, like why is it like this? This is how it comes, and the minute you untangle it, you basically get this gorgeousness of curls. So what I'm going to do off camera is that I'm going to finish off this part, and then I'm going to show you how I part my wig. I don't have a closure, so I'll have to make my own closure, and I want you guys to see this new technique that I found on how to make my own invisible line to get that closure line. So we're going to do that a little bit later until I get done here. Then I'm going to do the rest off camera, and then we can come back with how I do my own closure / invisible line. Okay guys? Alright guys, so we are only left with just this part over here, which this is where we'll be parting our wig, sort of like doing a closure for it. So what I've done is that I have cut just a little bit of my weave, and we're going to sew. I want you to see, we're just going to sew it like that. I think I'm going to do this like 3 times just to sew it as we can get closer to the front. So that way I will basically sew it in from this side 3 times, and then sew it inwards until these 2 parts of the weave meet, and then after that I'm going to create my invisible line. Yeah, exciting stuff. So for people that don't have, okay, I know mostly synthetic weaves don't come with the closure, so this is basically me creating my own closure, so that way it looks sort of like a weave, or like a wig that has its own closure, because I think now we're coming out of that for those that know isiko, you remember that isiko kind of, we're coming out of that phase. Now we want something that you know that you can part it like this. This is one of my synthetic weaves that I did it to a wig, and then turned it to a wig, and then I just made my own closure. As you can see, this is what I want this weave to look like. So that way, if I want, I can just go, then I have a side part. If I want, I go that side, then I have a side part that comes from this side, and if I want, I can just make a middle part. So that is what we want to achieve with this wig. Something easy, not too hectic. Just your love is rated X. That means you're extraordinary. don't want it to be mostly fizzing than anything. We want the weave to have the natural curls, to have defined curls than have mostly fizzing. So with this, since it's a thick weave, you want to have fizzing, but you need to be careful with it. You can't just like for instance this thread, you can't have a thread hanging around all over because it will definitely be tangled up in one of this, and untangling it, sure, trust me, you need to be careful, because untangling it means that you will be causing a lot of fizzing, and we don't want a lot of fizzing. We just want some nice defined curls so we can look all cute. This is going to be my my summer wig. Yeah, it's going to be my summer wig, seeing that we are getting close to December. I want to look really cute summery. I like the fact that this has this ombre blonde effect about it that I just love, because I know that they have plain black, and I was like, you know what, nah, not for summer. We ain't gonna do plain for summer. Gonna be dramatic. I don't think I ever have. You see what I mean? Very careful. We do not want no fizzing. We don't want no fizzing. So this is gonna be the second one. Okay, let me show you the, see, second one. When it comes to the front, preferably do not sew twice, just sew once, because we don't want it to look bulky in the front part of it. This is basically our closure. This right here, this part is basically closure. So we don't want our closure to look bulky and literally have the thread popping up. That's one thing we want to avoid. So yeah, looks okay. So once, not as you can see I'm doing it, thread in the weave, out, and then knot it. You don't have to go twice and sew in again like the rest of the weave, because we did it twice. Like, oh, I didn't even tell you guys, I don't even have enough weave. I don't have enough weave anymore. So basically you measure it from one side to the other side. You just take one long thread of weave, and then you basically sew in from this side to this side, and you cut it. And then that way you keep doing it all the way around until you get to, well, okay, now it's good, until you get to this kind of parting. That kind of parting. I mean, this is my first time doing a video, how to do your own wig video, and I'm gonna get better as time goes, but for now, let's just bear with me, okay guys? Let's just bear with me. Okay, I knotted it. I'm probably going to do another one, because I know I want another wig for summer. I want something cute, a bob. I've done a bob before, but the weave that I used was just not impressive at all, because I want something light. I don't want it to be too heavy. I want it to be light and just alive. If I turn this way, Mogel has to go this way. If I turn that way, Nayo goes that way. If I, you know, I'm shy. I don't want to be stiff what. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be moving this side and then you're like, hey, it's not doing anything. I need to, I literally have to do this. Nah, yeah. So stiff body is not for me. No. Not stiffness. You want something that is just going to say yes. My woman, also city. So the kind of bob that I want something like that. And I am struggling to find it, because I don't want a Peruvian or Brazilian one. I want a synthetic one. Seeing that now it's kind of getting easy maintaining synthetic weaves, I have to say. I am using Tresemme. I'm using it on my Peruvian weave, and I use it on my synthetic weaves. And let me tell you, I'm waste nothing. That 30 bucks, that 30 bucks is going far. So for me, I prefer just maintaining my synthetic weaves than buying. I do have a Peruvian one, but seeing that I don't normally wear it every day, I just have my special days where I wear it, and I'm preserving it. I don't know for what, but you know, for me, I'm more of the quantity over quality when it comes to weaves. That way, the one that I have that is quality, I don't have to use it as much. Right. And for those that are wondering if you can use glue, yes, you can. I just prefer using thread more than glue. I'm just used to sewing it in. Let's put it like that. I'm just used to sewing it in. I don't have anything against glues. You can, if you are whatever Roxy booked, whatever you fancy with, whatever you want to do and you're comfortable with, go ahead, do it. Because as long as it stays, if I'm making sense, as long as you have a trick where you know, okay, if the students say I know, then you are more than welcome to use it. I'm just I don't trust it. If I can say that, I don't trust it that well. I don't trust glue that well unless someone shows me like a glue in it. I know there's got to be glue, but got to be glue is for lacing down your lace front, right? I think it's for lacing down. And then you have your normal weave glues that you normally use it for other hairstyles, but and I know there are some glues that, you know, it holds it down, like it holds it down like that ain't going nowhere, like it's not moving. I know, but I just don't know which ones to buy, so that's why I'm just like, you know what, nah, I'm cool. But I am going to use a glue when I get to my invisible part that you definitely need a glue for, because the thread itself is very harsh, so you need something to mask the thread. Makes sense, right? Yeah, makes sense. Alrighty, so now I am sewing in these two parts that have to meet in order for me to create my invisible line. So we first have to, well, I sew it in. You can glue it, but I wait to glue in my my invisible part until the very end, and then that way it just creates this illusion. It just creates this illusion of my part, so it doesn't have that harsh lining of the thread showing up. So I do apologize for the background noise. If you guys can hear a dog barking, that is my neighbor's dog. That dog, yes. You know, we have a love-hate relationship. That dog don't like me, and it's fine. The feeling is mutual, but you know, you have to bear with me. It just starts barking at everyone and everything, and you just, I remember this one time I went to go buy a can of Coke and imagine here we go. I'm like mid-groove, midway, yeah, and this thing, like seriously. So bear with me when the dog barks. I can't really do much about it, so apologies. Ooh. iveza izinto ezingafuneki ziveziwe. The behind the scenes of making a wig is not fun. Sometimes the weave just falls off the side and sometimes it falls at the side. Oh my goodness. The end results when you actually get your weave or your wig, actually when you get your wig to the level of where you want it to be, it's all worth it. But in the meantime, it's like, when am I getting done with all of this? Because trust me, it is not fun. But hey, the satisfaction of actually doing it yourself is worth it at the end. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish off sewing these two parts, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna finish off camera, and then I'm gonna come back when we have to do the invisible part. Yeah. Okay, you guys. So I finished off with sewing in my wig. So this is how it looks. And now I'm about to get ready to start with my invisible part, which is here, right there. Now, the reason why I put plastic underneath my wig is because I'm trying to protect my mannequin head so it doesn't get damaged. I've done this so many times where I keep forgetting to put the plastic underneath the wig, because the glue will literally get stuck on the wig itself and underneath the wig. So the glue goes through the wig and it gets stuck on my mannequin head. So now my previous ones has patches on, and I'm sure you actually saw this one as well. It has like weird patches on. It's because of the wig. So yeah, I've learned my lesson when it comes to that. So let's get started. Okay. So I've already cut. This is not the one that I want. So this is the one that I want. So I've already cut parts of the weave itself. So basically what we're going to do is, you see this part right here, this is the harsh lining I was talking about, you guys. This right here is the harsh lining. This is what we're trying to cover. So it basically gives it that illusion. So you don't see the threading of it, and you don't see this harsh lining, as I said. So we're trying to create an illusion. So that's why we are doing an invisible part. We mostly do this with sew-in weaves. So I thought, you know what, if you can do that on a weave, you should totally do that on a wig as well. And you know, there we go, Bob's your uncle. And we found a solution on how to do that. Instead of, we know that most synthetic weaves don't come with they don't come with lace fronts. So there's no particular there's no particular, I overdid it. There's no particular wig glue that I use. I just use whichever one. This is what I mean. You see, we need you definitely need plastic bag for this. It's messy, it goes everywhere. I don't need that much. Seriously, don't need that much. Okay, so we're gonna cut this. I am not the best cutter. Look at this. It's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to. be equal. I don't know what happened to my other scissor. I'm not a very precise cutter, so I need a good scissor. You guys can, there you go. This, it's supposed to basically be the same, and then we take off all the excess hairs. Those fine little hairs, we take them off, so that way all the hairs that remain are the ones that are going to stick onto the glue. And while I'm doing this is that I actually am waiting for the glue to also dry. Like you don't want wet glue because it takes time for it to dry on the weave itself. So you basically want it to look like that. Here we go. I want it to look like that. Then we place it on the wig. I'm going to show you guys now. So this right here, we take this part and then we place it on the weave, and then we wait and let it sit, preferably blow on it in order for it to get dry quicker. I mean, it's messy, trust me. My floor really looks like it has seen better days. I mean, you guys are not gonna see, you're gonna see how it looks until probably the end, but we're getting there little by little. As you can see, this side over here is where I am placing the invisible part, and then this side is where the harsh lining is, and this is what we're trying to cover. But I'm probably not going to see it because it's messy. That's the thing with this, it's very messy, and you need to take your time and be patient with it, or you're going to, if you're in a hurry and you do it, trust me, you're going to regret it, because it's going to look like you did it in a hurry, and that's not what we want it to look like. So this glue, you know what, I'm thankful that it is black, but if it was white, so I'm gonna try and finish it off camera, but that's my trick. That is my trick, and you be paying it forward. So you're trying to teach people how to do this without spending too much on buying closures and just trying to make your own closure. Like we say, slaying on a budget, darling. So I'm going to come back a bit later when I'm finished with my invisible part, and we'll show you guys how the finished product looks. Okay, so we are done. We are done and happy with the final product. Let me just show you guys. There's the invisible part. We are ready for summer. Summer must come already, you know. We welcome you with open arms. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll definitely be doing more how to do your own wigs video. I really enjoyed doing this one. So yeah, hopefully the next one will be in more detail. I mean, as time goes, I'm going to improve. And yeah, thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye guys.